San Antonio home sale prices have remained relatively strong when you consider what has happened with interest rates. Last year in 2022, we saw a spike in interest rates. This really put a shock in the market around the June timeframe. We saw a pretty good decline in home sale prices, and then we saw a steady increase as people started getting used to the rates. The rates did come down a little bit there. So we kind of have a feeling for what the normal interest rate looks like for people and where they're comfortable at. So moving forward right now in 2022, 2023, we are at the end of the third quarter. Home prices have adjusted a little bit. We're still up over 6% year over year right now, largely because San Antonio is just still relatively cheaper than a lot of other metros. Cheaper than Austin, cheaper than Houston, cheaper than Dallas. So we're still seeing that inflow of buyers that have to move, and they're looking for a metro where they can afford, and that comes down to San Antonio. So what we're looking at today is we're looking at what those home prices look like, what is selling, what's been happening over the last 3 months, because that's where we've been with interest rates the last 3 months. Do we expect another 2022 where we see a rise in activity if interest rates fall like they did last year, November, December? Could be. So let's look at where home sale prices are right now. All right, folks, welcome to the inside of my RPR dashboard, Realtor Property Resource. And we are looking at San Antonio real estate prices today, and the estimates for value. Actually, we're looking at the actual median sold prices. This is what they're selling at, and this is what's being reported. And I'm zooming out just to show you that this data encompasses really nationwide. As you can see, Bexar County here, it can this data Bexar County is coming in lower as far as home sale prices further to the north. So I'm just showing some of the range here, and these are just ranges. You've got to really dig into the data if you're actually making a purchase decision. This is just for your information, just to compare one area to another. Getting back into San Antonio, closer in here, as you can see, our highest median sold prices are going to come from the north. Leon Springs, Stone Oak, Timberwood Park, for example. Let's just see what that looks like. Up in Timberwood Park area, we're looking at 500,000 median home sales price, 500,000. If you're not sure, but what the median home sold price versus average home sold price is about, I'll leave a video here in the description here, or up on the screen. And then down to Stone Oak, we're at 538. So the darker the color, obviously here, the higher the price range. Getting over here towards the Dominion area, $1 million. Median sold price, $1 million. Coming down here, North Central area, Hollywood Park area, we're looking at 389 median home sales price. Getting down towards the airport, about 400,000 is a median home sold price there towards the airport. And then if we look out on the opposite end of town here, 78238 zip code, 225 is the median sold price there. And then getting closer to home here, into the Alamo Heights area, 520,000 median home sold price in that area. Now, I'm betting that's probably not too accurate, especially if you're looking at Alamo Heights. I think Alamo Heights is going to be a lot more expensive. But I'll give you an example here. If I click on this area, which does encompass Windcrest, 235 is definitely not the median home sales price in Windcrest. Windcrest is a lot higher. It's about 300,000. So just to give you, an idea, because it has data across that whole zip code. 78239 is San Antonio, but it, I don't know that the Windcrest data is actually in there, because if I go in and run the Windcrest data by itself, it comes out to about 300,000. Got the same problem here in zip code 78233, which encompasses also Live Oak, Texas. The median home sold price in Live Oak has gone up, and so I'm finding that this zip code is more like 255, 260. Universal City, same issue here. I found it at 280. So that's not perfect, but it's a good starting point if you're evaluating San Antonio home sales prices and real estate. Converse, though, I found to be very almost perfect. 270,000 median sold price. I cross-referenced it in MLS, and it was right on. So, this is just a general idea of what San Antonio real estate prices are looking like right now here at the end of the third quarter here in San Antonio. We're looking forward to the fourth quarter. A lot of folks are hoping those interest rates are going to come down. I know that's weighing heavily on buyers and sellers. We had that same situation last year, not to this degree, but we had the same thing happen last year. Things were really slow, August, September, and then boom, October, November, really November, December came in, and we saw a pretty big increase in activity because interest rates had fallen. So if those interest rates come down on their own without any Fed intervention, that's great. Hopefully the Fed gets the data they're looking for to further lower the interest rates for 2024, and we'll see a lot more activity. But if you are thinking about making a move, whether it's 30, 90 days or 9 months, let me know. Be happy to help you out, and never want to bother. But you can reach me at 210-260-6617, and we can get things figured out to help you make the right move that fits your needs.